When I think about being epic and how I'm epic in my own life and what I do here at OnPath, I think about my childhood. I think about growing up in a rural area of Alabama where you wore borrowed tennis shoes to school and you made sacrifices when other kids had stuff that you didn't. And you saw a better way of life. You saw an opportunity to better you and your legacy of family. And when you have that, it means a lot to you, and nothing gets in your way. And so you learn to be empathetic. You know, you are born to be passionate. You don't have a choice but to have integrity because it's all you have. You don't have a lot else. You're committed because you want to get out, right? You want to better your life. You want to better your future kids' lives, your future family's life. And so for me, that's the driving force behind being epic and what I do. Every day when I get up, I think about our employees. I think about their families, their frame of life, and I try to put myself in their shoes. And it drives me. It is a never-ending drive, probably much to some of my team's displeasure, because I can never turn it off because it means that much to me.
I have an almost 6-year-old daughter. It's very important for me to show her the things that I am capable of doing, but I'm trying to kind of like explain to her that life is taking risks, but you have to have belief in yourself that you can achieve it. I chose to work at OnPath for the stability that it offered me. I came from an environment where I was working 80-hour weeks, I was working nights, and I had a small daughter. I was looking forward to having a little bit more work-life balance, which OnPath still affords me. I still make it home on time to put my daughter to bed, which is very important to me. We still have time to do homework, still have time to hang out, and we have wonderful weekends that we can spend together. In time, I hope that I do serve as a good role model for her. I have been very fortunate to have amazing role models in my family that served as the example, and they served as the backbone of what I am today.
So every day waking up kind of knowing that I'm gonna talk to somebody and really make an impact on their life. A lot of people are kind of going through hard times, and knowing that like every day I do impact someone kind of motivates me to come every day. So I have a great team. Everybody has their own unique characteristics that kind of help them sell well. Not even just sell, but kind of communicate with members and make sure we have their best interests at heart. I mean, so the changes are exciting. We've seen a lot of strides in the right direction, kind of updating innovation, like online banking and new technologies.
We're evolving every day, big changes, exciting things coming up. I wouldn't want to work anywhere else. I'm a mortgage loan officer. I'm never one to say that's not my job. I'm willing to help anybody in any capacity in any department. Like one of my greatest memories would be last year. I had a record-breaking month through COVID, which was a very challenging time. It was my largest month to date. We were home working remote, which our department had never worked remote before, so we had to send everybody home. And we were able to close between 2 loan officers last year $77 million and 2 processors, which is almost unheard of. So that was a very, very rewarding time, very memorable time, and we're on the same track this year, so we're working just as hard.
My motivation to come to work at OnPath every day is actually my team members. They always make me feel part of the family and always make me feel welcome. I know I have to ask a lot of questions, and they're always willing to answer my questions no matter how many I ask throughout the day, and sometimes it could be like 20 to 50 questions because I'm still learning, but they never feel like I'm bothering them. They always make me feel like it's a step up because I'm always learning, and that makes me motivated to come here. I would tell new team members that ask as many questions as you can because it's an ever-growing process, and your team members will always be there to help guide you and show you the right way.
What motivates me to motivate others is when that light bulb lights up in their eyes. Just recently, I was able to help one of our team members understand why a loan got declined. And throughout the process, she never questioned whether it was right or wrong, but just how to give her that insight of asking the next question and hearing what that member was trying to say. And after a decline, we got to call him back and get him approved. So a day at OnPath Federal Credit Union is very rewarding. It's watching our members get to where they need to be on their financial journey. It's them knowing the why, but us knowing the way.
My motivation to help others is just to be able to grow their knowledge, helping them any way that I can, answering any questions. My daily motivation of helping our members is to truly get them where they need to be, whether they need that car, whether they need the loan for car repairs, or if they're just finally ready to buy that house.
Why I work at OnPath Federal Credit Union is because I had mentors that mentored me. They taught me about the financial industry, got me in a better path, and I want to be able to share it with my team members and my members so that they can own that house, drive that car, and get them on their financial way.
To be a great leader at OnPath, you really need to listen to your employees, to your teammates, to your members, and just feel everything that they're going through, to be in their shoes.
One thing I would tell members who join OnPath is you will never see another organization, another bank, another credit union think about you, be intentional about you, and take care of you like OnPath does.
I have worked for OnPath Federal Credit Union for 24 years. I started back in '97 as a teller and have been to almost every department imaginable. My latest journey is now with the mortgage department. I'm so ready for the new chapter and what it's going to bring. The motivation is seeing what we can offer our members on a daily basis, whether it's getting them into their first home, which I can't wait for that experience, but for their cars and just any type of financial help that we can offer them without hurting them as well. I always thought that I would just come get some experience and move on, but OnPath has treated me and my family so well that the grass isn't always greener on the other side. So I'm stuck like a tick and I'm gonna die here. I have grown so much with this credit union, gone through on our third CEO now, who is a breath of fresh air and who we truly believe can lead this place to where we need to be.
My time at OnPath has been a wild ride. I'll never forget talking to Joey, our interim CEO, before I started. And he said, this is the crazy train, this is a song. And I didn't know exactly what he meant until about week 2 or 3. And then I realized I was on a fun ride. But it has been a fun ride. There have been long days, there have been disappointments, there have been meetings that didn't go as planned, conversations that didn't go as planned. There have been situations arise that we couldn't prepare for, but in the end, we overcame. We came out successful, in fact, and so I definitely wouldn't trade it. I love our employees at OnPath, and one of the main reasons for that is the wonder that they have. How can this be better? What can we do more? How can we serve our members better? What is something that we can do that no one else is doing to take care of our members better than anyone else is doing? So that's exciting to be around, to see employees that have such passion. Again, one of our EPIC core values is being passionate, and our employees exhibit that all the time. We care about our members probably to a fault sometimes, and I think that's what makes us who we are, and it's what we've done for 60 years.
You aren't here because you're unsure or afraid. You are here because you inspire, motivate, and help others find their path to greatness. You are here because you are fearless. You are here because you are epic.